everyone, and welcome back to another awesome video of this channel, which is Awesome Martians channel. As you can see, today evening we're here at Singapore Changi Airport's Terminal 1 because today is the day of us flying with Turkish Airlines from Singapore to Istanbul. Actually, I'm not going to Istanbul. The main place that I'm heading to is Medina, Saudi Arabia, to do Umrah, and I'm quite excited because of me going to do Umrah for the first time ever in my life. As you can see, Turkish Airlines, the road that Turkish Airlines uses for checking in the Changi Airport's Terminal 1. And since I'm flying with Turkish Airlines, I'll of course have a stopover in Istanbul, Turkey. I'll have two different connecting flights. The first one, which is the flight that we're going to go on later, is Turkish Airlines Flight TK55 from Singapore to Istanbul, Turkey. Then the second one, which is the leg from Istanbul to Medina, Saudi Arabia, is Turkish Airlines TK108. They'll take place tomorrow morning once we reach Istanbul. So there's Changi Airport's Terminal 1 departure board. Without further ado, let's check in order to commence this flight safe and sound. Hey, as you can see, this is Turkish Airlines check-in counter. It's a little bit deserted for some reason, but there are some passengers on our flight gearing up by checking in. But yeah, this is the early check-in area. In fact, you can self-check-in by using one of those automated kiosks, the one that I'm pointing at over there. So once again, without further ado, let's check in. Alright, we've completed check-in for once and for all. Now our next task is to go through immigration in order for us to head into the departures airside area, which is basically over there. So yeah, we've got our boarding passes kept safely in our passports and our receipts and bag tags lastly. So now we are just going to go through this immigration over here, and head into the airside area, the departures airside area as a result of that. So without further ado, let's go through immigration. Right, as you can see right over here right now, we've just crossed through immigration successfully and are now at the departures airside area. So our gate is C1, which is basically at the end of the C concourses. So yeah, which is at the end of the C concourses, right beside the Terminal 3 gate, which is gate B10. So basically we are going to head to our gate in just a few minutes time, after doing some plane spotting at the viewing deck over there. So yeah, guys, we are at the butterfly garden now, and you can hear the noises and smell the fuel from being emitted from the planes. Overall, it's a pretty elegant and beautiful way to start plane spotting, especially at night, with the ambience of a garden adding on to the airport's airside vibe. This area is pretty beautiful, and a lot of people who depart from Terminal 1 talks about this place. And yeah, this is a Scoot Airbus A320-200, which is gonna be heading for Thiruvananthapuram, India. Then a British Airways Boeing 777-300ER with elegant mood lighting in the cabin. Yes, heading to London Heathrow later during the hours of the flight. Then there's Air France Boeing 777-300ER heading to Paris, gearing up for its flight to Paris. Then a Scoot 787-8 for Tianjin, no, Shenyang, China. Then a Qantas Airbus A320-200, which has just landed from Brisbane, Australia, if I'm not wrong. And it's taxiing to its assigned gate C15. And that's the Terminal 1 cargo area. You can even hear the sound of the planes taking off, landing and taxiing. Because of there being no ceiling on top. And the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350-900 plane just took off. No, in fact it's taking off. It's taking off to Hyderabad, India. This gate C11, the closest gate to the airside area. Then these are all the airport vehicles, and look at those leaves. Unfortunately, butterflies seem to be hiding in one or more of those leaves. But here, what adds happiness is that there's a pond which has a high chance of having some beautiful looking fishes inside. This is the information pertaining to what this garden is about. So the garden I'm at right now is the water lily garden, and I think it is the best garden for me, even for other travelers who depart from this terminal, since like what I've said just now, many people who depart from this terminal never miss out the chance to explore this place. Well, that is of course unless they were to be rushing for their flights. So yeah, a very nice way to start the journey. Right, since our plane spotting business at the garden over there in the viewing mall area has finished, we are heading to our gate, which is C1. In fact, our gate can already be seen together with the details of our flight being shown on the screen. This gate is beside a Terminal 3 gate. Terminal 3 is just right over there. So yeah, we will not go inside our gate right now since the gate hasn't opened yet. We'll go in once boarding slowly commences with operations of security being in action. So let's walk around the terminal for some more amount of time before eventually heading to our gate and doing security over there. So yeah, guys, since more of our remaining exploration around this area is done, we are going to head to our gate for boarding, since security operations for boarding has already started. As you can see, a lot of people have boarded and the machines have activated. So in the meantime, let's board, cross through immigration and see what our plane's like. Our aircraft today is a Turkish Airlines Boeing 777-300ER. It is an unnew aircraft that would almost always operate on this flight, besides the 787 Dreamliners. Are you in the queue? Seldomly operating this flight. So yeah, let's go through security.
Thank you for waiting. We now got the remaining passengers in the gate room. You may proceed for boarding. And once again, thank you for flying Turkish Airlines.
Guys, we're right now boarding Turkish Airlines Flight TK55, Singapore Changi to Istanbul. As usual, it really feels exhilarating and anticipating to go through the jet bridge and board a plane. And here's the cockpit window of a plane. So yeah, business class windows of the plane. Boarding. Semua pati so.
Önünüzdeki koltuğun altına yerleştirebilirsiniz. Suya ikaz ışıkları yandığında sandalyenizi gösterilen şekilde bağlayıp isteğinize göre ayarlayınız ve ikaz ışıkları sönünceye kadar bağlı ve görünür tutunuz. Elektriği de gösterilen şekilde açın. Uçuş öncesi bebek temeli ve ilaveler kabin ekibi tarafından verilir. Cep telefonlarınızı ve cep elektronik cihazlarınızı uçuş moduna alınız. Uçuş modu özelliği bulunmayan telefon ve diğer elektronik cihazlarınızı kapatınız. Kalkış ve iniş öncesi elektronik cihazlarınızı güç ünitesinden çıkartınız. Akıllı telefon ve tablet gibi küçük cihazları elinizde muhafaza edebilirsiniz. Dizüstü bilgisayar ve diğer büyük cihazlarınızı çanta içinde başüstü dolaplara ya da önünüzdeki koltuğun altına yerleştiriniz. Elektronik cihazlarına kaybolması ya da koltuğun içine düşmesi durumunda koltuğun hareket ettirmeniz ve kabin ekibini çağırınız. Yasa gereği uçuşlarınızda sigara, tütün ürünleri ve elektronik sigara kullanımı yasaktır. Tuvaletlerde kumanda gösterildi ve
beklemeyi planlıyoruz. Daha sonrasında motorumuzu çalıştıracağız. Herhangi bir değişiklik olursa sizlere tekrardan bilgi vereceğiz. Sağ olun. Ve anlayışınız için teşekkür ederiz. Requested this is your captain speaking once more. We are ready for the engine start, but due to operational reasons at Changi International Airport, we expect to delay 10 to 15 minutes for engine start. We will give you the further information if anything is changed. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
time, or should I precisely say late night dinner time. We've got some noodles, then some salad on the side, together with some salad dressings, Turkish bun, inside with some slightly salted butter. Then this is dessert. This what seems to appear as some mousse or mousse cake. I don't know. I think this may not be a dessert but an add-on to the noodles. But as for the dessert, you can obviously tell. Lemon cheesecake. For drink, I opted for orange juice. So yeah, let's take it into the meal. As you can see, breakfast has been served, and look, first things first, we've got pancakes with apple compote and vanilla sauce. That seems to be the star of the show for today, because look how awesome is that. Got some fresh fruit on the side, then with cheese platter, and as usual metal cutlery. Metal cutlery is provided on the side too, because of Turkish Airlines putting up the environmentally friendly initiative into action. So yeah, all in all, a very good breakfast. So in the meantime, let's dig in.
Beyefendiler ve sevgili çocuklar, dünyanın buluşma noktası İstanbul Havalimanı'na hoş geldiniz. Yolculuğunuzun rahat ve keyifli geçmiş olduğunu umuyoruz. Emniyetiniz için lütfen kemer ikaz ışıkları sönünceye kadar yerinizde kalınız. Kemerinizi bağlı tutunuz ve başüstü dolaplarını açmayınız. Tüm elektronik cihazlarınızı kullanabilirsiniz. Uçak park pozisyonuna ulaştığında başüstü dolaplarını açarken dikkatli olunuz. Star Airlines üyesi Türk Hava Yolları ve Singapur Hava Yolları ortak uçuşuyla uçtuğunuz için teşekkür ediyor. Sizlerle yeniden karşılaşmayı diliyoruz.
Ladies and gentlemen and dear children, welcome to Istanbul Airport, meeting point of the world. We hope that you had a pleasant flight. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off, and do not open the overhead bins. You may use your electronic devices. Please be careful while opening the overhead bins when the aircraft reaches its final parking position. As a member of Star Alliance, thank you for flying with Turkish Airlines and Singapore Airlines code-share flight. We would like to say goodbye and hope to meet you again.
Sayın yolcularımız, uçağımız henüz park yerine ulaşmamıştır. Lütfen kemer ikaz ışıkları sönünceye kadar yerinizde kalınız. Kemerinize bağlı bulundurunuz ve başüstü dolaplarını açmayınız. Teşekkür ederiz.
Dear passengers, our aircraft has not reached its final parking position. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off, and do not open the overhead bins. Thank you.
I see Air Algeria. There's the runway camera. Wait, how did you find it? It just came in automatically. Look, the lady in front, look at her. welcome to Istanbul, Turkey for once and for all. So now the next thing we're gonna do is none other than check in for our next flight, since the amount of time we have for layovering over here at Istanbul airport is quite less. In fact, lesser than 2 hours. So we're just going to check in and jump on board our next flight, which is TK108 to Medina, Saudi Arabia. And the aircraft being used for my next flight as a gateway to my Umrah trip is an Airbus A321neo narrow body aircraft. Okay, so we're going to end off this flight experience of Turkish Airlines Flight TK55 from Singapore to Istanbul, Turkey, over here right now. And in the next flight, like what I've mentioned just now, at the jet bridge area over there, is going to be Turkish Airlines Flight TK108 to Medina, Saudi Arabia. And the aircraft, like what I've also said just now, will be a narrow body Airbus A321neo, which is a newer aircraft as compared to the Boeing 777-300ER, the model of aircraft which we've flown today. So yeah, in the meantime, take care. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video if you'd like. Until then, bye.